I forgot my glasses.
out there past and present. We are underway. The home team in blue is the Foothillers of Grossmont. And in white with the black shorts is S.D.Academy. Encinitas, California, along the coastline. Wintry weather has been the case for a number of days, most recently. And today is going to be a blustery night. If it's precipitation, it shouldn't be too bad during the course of the game. This quarterfinal game here at Jack Mansion Stadium. Manny Mayo passes to second. Mayo gets into the space. Tries to continue on, but can't do it. Yeah, there's a Gonzalez. Kennedy's pass. Up the field, being Myers. Down the left end, up to C.I.F. And this by Sarah Lopez, and that ball is out down near Sun. Top 10 in Division 2 as far as scores are concerned. It'll be a Baylor Palacio. 20 goals. basically just a triplet that some people don't. So in the central now, after the free kick, and Palm Sun. Number 2 in scoring was Sarah Lopez, freshman. 22 goals, 3 assists. S.D.Academy Charter, Gina Marino, 17 goals, 8 assists, 3.5. Here, in Oklahoma, and this was right on the Eastern Park County. 32 points total for Gina Marino. C.I.F. Foster and the other games of the quarterfinals tonight in Division 2. Patrick Henry, 8-4-6. Playing Central 53-1. Felix, 11-9-1. Playing Community District 16-4-3. Holland tonight is playing Westview. They're 9-6-4. They have beaten 3 Teams have had to deal with very weather this particular year. Other than ball, drought counts. From the visitors from Mustangs and C.I.F. Academy. Foothillers. Totally healthy. Days off. Play somebody else. And the first round by number 1 seed Division II. Process winning C.I.F. title from Division II at the game. We will have the semifinal game, which they win tonight. Right here at National Stadium. The final will be down at the South Bay. All is set out of play by
Big Bruin, Big Bruin.
here. Lead that is relatively Coach City. Good setup. Down the left flank. After the collision, the Foothillers right. Spidgy. Amazing season this season for a freshman. Harley Kennedy. Cervantes whisk by Sarah Lopez.
We have a big crowd.
Away Mike Thompson. He is trying to get to it. Just under 28 minutes left to play in the first half. No score, 0-0. Greg Qtr back on board together. Bringing you sights and sounds. Jack Magic Stadium in Oklahoma. Goal game coming up.
So many rounds.
They're bringing it all the way up to midfield. Sarah. And it's out play. Alvarez. To her left. Able to bring it up the field. Stop. Progress there. And then over to Angle senior, and it is out of play. So the goal kick for S.D.Academy, the visitors in this quarterfinal game of Division II. San Diego section of the California Interscholastic Federation, otherwise known in short as C.I.F. Foothillers in the playoff for at least 3 years in a row. There's Lopez now. That's me back upfield now. Look at Evo! He's still in play. Kennedy. That's not by. kick. Cuts it inside. Trying to get it to Angarola. She didn't get it. Farkas goes off of Victoria Ford. Ford out. He's back. Pops it up to the midfield area. Amigo. Amy Cervantes. Marissa Angarola. See the strongest team that is team left. Sarah Lopez now looking for Cardi Kennedy. Nevertheless, it's a shot. It's a shot on purpose. Fifth shot. Knocked out by Maddie Mayo. And Lane Farkas.
The old nuggets.
That's it. Now Ford has it. Whittington. Wilson. Pass. Interrupted that time by Montes. Ashley. Into the central and pass. Bottom line, Victoria Ford, and now it'll be a corner kick. The first corner kick of the match, S.D.Academy. They do not have a shot on target. Shot.
All right, Grossmont, defense.
Let's see what they do with this set piece. Another in swinger. And it goes over to Maddie Mayo and she just lets it go out of play. They don't get a shot. A little pressure more than they've had. Substitution is going to occur as Maddie Seguera comes out of the match. S.D.Academy. Into the match is Gabriella Marcy. Freshman. Just as players on the Foothillers side of the the sister of Mays. And of course, the star keeper for the junior varsity, Mia Vega Shabbat. Player is down on two knees right now, and that is native Farkas. Over your head, you'd never like to see that in any sporting event. It is a follow your soul between men's and women's sports for the women. And on the scene to get concussion protocols because of so Farkas coming out of the match. Shayna Blazer was replaced with the senior. This is a upperclassman laden team. Victoria Ford. link up with Sarah Lopez. I am to do so. I mentioned before, you've been following our videos. Sarah Lopez, very good at being onside. Visitors, San Diego County, have not seen the Foothillers this season.
Let's go!
Video. It's not a person that's going to be offside. Hardly ever. He is a player that just seems to find a way to set the defenders up, find a way to get a shot off. A very accurate ball most of the time.
Not the same weight,
Creates problems for the opposition. Of course, not alone when you're talking about the Foothillers. Other players that have been on this team more than 1 year. Sarah Lopez has only been on this team 1 year. Freshman, Army Kennedy, very dynamic player along with C.I.F. quarterbacks things all the way through the activity.
Andy, you gotta do that!
Small distance.
Why you guys so quiet?
Speed and abilities out there. Continues to be a very strong player and an attacking third. And Mark's ability to get that ball in the back of the net. Basically won the match against Red Hills. An unbelievable this season has shown basically playing in the back, making that defense very, very strong. Whenever she's back there, and can also take it from the back, take it on the attack, and put it in the back of the net. So those are the things that S.D.Academy is facing. Really can't afford to give up more than a goal.
Get in there, Grossmont! Go, Grossmont!
Here's a corner kick. Good for Gia Bingo. Angarola runs onto it, the senior. Lopez. Can't give it too much space. Upfield. Collision. Smingy. Again, and he's out of play. And it will be a throw-in for the field. Foothillers not getting a shot on this corner kick. First substitution of the game for the Foothillers. Rick Queen.
Let's go,
the other freshman who has had herself about a year. A lot of things. Tougher to deal with next season. Like I mentioned about Manny Mayo, freshman last year. Totally different player this year. Going to be a throw-in for the Foothillers in the Stamsdale affair. Go into overtime, either go in the old scenario, go to the PKs. Foothillers are in a lot better position this time around to do that. Shot by
Hey, if you get a chance, get you one.
He wins and he's back louder. Coming up 15 minutes left to play in the half. And the San Diego Academy, the team who won. Black shorts at 10 shot on goal. That's a credit to the Foothillers.
Come on, let's not watch, Grossmont. Go, get it.
Official time is kept by the C.I.F. And the C.I.F. tonight. Two linesmen, and we don't normally see that. We're in the regular season out here in the San Diego section, but less than requested and approved by referee.
Don't breathe, go! Go for it!
And he's following it up. Near side, again.
No pressure!
In this new affair, Jack National Stadium, the campus of Grossmont. Matty Mayo. And yeah, Foster's pass. Yeah, Myers, her pass. Smingy tried to continue on, but now to leave the
Good.
trying to keep it in as good as zero, but we're not doing it inside. Amy Cervantes will pull in. She's got to be good. She, her sister playing. He's on the roster tonight. And she just in the action. Victoria Ford gets to it first, but trying to get to it that time. Montes. Varsity onto it. Outside the area now. San Diego Academy trying to get a shot. In the central, Ashley Dean couldn't get the hold handle. And it's going to turn into a corner kick. So San Diego Academy is going to get their second corner kick of the match. they get a shot on net this time around. They do not have one yet in this net. 10.5 minutes is all that's left in the first half. But none of that matters. It's whether or not you get it into the back of the net. Myers drops it back. Myers tries to keep it out of the collision, and Myers sent it out of play. And it's Cardi Kennedy getting in her space there. Forcing the giveaway. Substitution's going to occur for the Foothillers, and Rick Cooney's going to come out of the bench. Good for Giavico. Number 5 comes back in, and number 15 getting her first action tonight. On to Rutgers. Coretta, sophomore. Maddie Mayo off from Mia Foster. Let's give away a little bit of point now for S.D.Academy. They're going to get a fresh player in. E4. Shayna Williams with a shot. Coming out of the match is Tess Gardner. Tyler is in the bench. She's a junior. 16. White. Marzi into the central, intercepted by Kennedy from Marzi again in the air. Header by Oscar. Kennedy. Peter Bingo now. Gets it off to Coretta. Stops nicely. Gotta get to Lopez now. And catch up. Lopez still checking out. Lopez got one second. Takes a shot on the two. And it's also by Sarah Lopez there. David soccer ball. Let's get a shot out of it. Nice save. S.D.Academy by Alvarez. And the Central. S.D.Academy. Get some more attack going here. And it's going to turn out to be a free kick. The first free kick in a minute. It's going to be an interesting second half. Both of these two teams will have decisions on who's supposed to do. And they will attack each other a lot better than they have played each other this year. Off of a bounce, and we get a strike that time. Just not able to link it up with Julio Lucero, who knows how to put it in the back of the net. The senior number 13. Maddie Mayo. Nice. Put the foot on it, nice. It is, and then now Foster. Intercepted from the back.
getting the goal at the 30.
C.I.F. playoff.
However, last year, two teams that know each other, Granite Hills and the Foothillers. Granite Hills had many chances and did not deliver. Ashland Dean on the third shot for S.D.Academy on that free kick. Right on target. Dean making a save. Sarah Lopez can't continue on. Good defense in the space there by S.D.Academy. Here's forward. She of the assist to Foster. She of the goal. Goes off of Myers' cleat, but sending it forward nicely, there was air. Ashland Dean will come off her line before Gabriella Farmarzi could get to it. Just a freshman, Farmarzi. Air. Told you she's probably related to the head coach, Siggy. Not her daughter. Worthington to the near side. That's Tyler now. Early ball. And knocking it out of play, and it'll be a corner kick. And so it'll be the third corner kick for S.D.Academy, trailing for the first time, 1-0. They're starting to get some shots, starting to get more attack in the attacking third. Getting into this match deeper. And now you can hear it from their side of the field. The bending ball trying to get the header, and Mia Foster got to it first. Over her head. But straight up the central, and now they got a player that's free. Is she onside? She is. The shot. Dean makes a save. That is the fourth shot now for S.D.Academy. Second one on target now. Correction now. The third one on target. Off a collision. Center ref says play on now. Giabingo on the right flank now. Jennifer sends it in some space. Wants to pursue it. Can't get there. And off the left defensive spot, they send it to midfield. The S.D.Academy, Victoria Ford off to her right. Kira Smingy drives a hard line drive. That time it was off of air. Now here's Giavingo. Tries to chip it in the area now, but can't get it. The die there for Sarah Lopez. Just about a minute left to play in the first half. And the more and more this game goes on, the more exciting it gets as S.D.Academy getting used to how they can play against the team in blue, the home team, Grossmont Foothillers. Maddie Mayo will throw it in now for the Foothillers. It's intercepted. Alexa Gonzalez tracks back upfield, but it's taken away. Air drops it back. Here's Foster. Mia Foster intercepted, but it goes right over to, I believe that's Herrera. Yes. Giavingo now looks back for Herrera, who chases it down. Don't get to it. And now here comes S.D.Academy now. Back upfield. Gonzalez stopped a little bit of the progress there. Center ref has the official time. Don't know how much time is left. At any time it gets down to about a minute, then You cannot see here at the field how much time is left. But time running out for S.D.Academy to try to put one in the back of the net and get an equalizer. Hoover, and it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in now. S.D.Academy down their left flank. Knocked down was Smingy. Forward in a collision. And it's knocked out of play. Getting more and more physical between the two teams. Going to be a very interesting second half. Off of a bump, and it's going to be a free kick for the Foothillers. Victoria Ford drives it hard upfield, but that's the end of the first half. From Jack Mashin Stadium, the score in this quarterfinal CIF game of the San Diego section. It is 1 for Grossmont, 0 for S.D.Academy out of Encinitas. Stick with us. We'll be right back. But first, we're going to show you the highlights, and then we'll be back with the second half. Straight up the central, and now they got a player that's free. Is she onside? She is. The shot. Dean makes a save. Stats of the first half here at Jack Mashin Stadium, this quarterfinal game of the CIF in Division II of the San Diego section. Greg K. Porter back with you, along with Rebecca Warden, bringing you the sights and sounds. S.D.Academy had a total of 4 shots, but it took them a long time to start accumulating some of their shots. 3 were on target, 2 free kicks. They had 3 corner kicks. They had 3 fouls, no offsides, and 5 saves. For the Foothillers, they scored the only goal of the game in the 36th minute by Mia Foster on a beautiful assist on a free kick by Victoria Ford. 10 shots they had in the first half. 8 were on target, 4 free kicks, 1 corner kick, no fouls, 1 offsides, and a total of 3 saves by Ashlyn Dean, the senior. Ashlyn Dean, Marissa Angarola, and her fellow keeper, Jamie Gonello, are the 3 seniors, and they do not want it to end tonight. Right now, they have a 1-goal advantage. But I can tell you right now, S.D.Academy is going to come out with a different kind of a mindset in the second half. They did not know the Foothillers because they had not played each other before this season and had not played each other for a number of years. So none of these players know the players on the other team as far as high school soccer is concerned. The Foothillers are going to be going from left to right in the blue and yellow numbers. And in white and black, S.D.Academy. Going from right to left. Sarah Lopez putting pressure on Malia Farmarzi. And sending that ball out of play is Farmarzi. Malia, the senior. I believe it is her sister, Gabriella. And a shot goes awry of the left post. The first one in the second half for the Foothillers. After the throw-in, Mia Foster now in space, takes a blast and just can't get it to bend that time. That's the second quick shot for the Foothillers. L is the keeper now in the second half for S.D.Academy. An interception. Lopez trying to get to it. Lopez takes a shot, and it is off the side of frame. And that's 3 shots very quickly for the Foothillers. Foothillers going to try and get that second goal and really put tremendous pressure on S.D.Academy in this quarterfinal match. And if you're S.D.Academy, you want to try to find a way to get the equalizer. Maddie Mayo. Jennifer Giovingo in space. Makes a nice move. Sends it along the right flank and along the near side touchline, but not able to keep it in is Carla Kennedy. Foothillers, if you just checked in, head coached by Fernando Ramos, along with Megan Long and Nick Ager. S.D.Academy, they are head coached by Sigier Som Farmarzi. Lena Hoover's into the match. Mia Foster, and that ball is out of play. Mia Foster, Jennifer Giovingo nicked up towards the end of the season. Didn't even see Kira Smingy in that game against Steel Canyon. The final game of the season in their senior night. Had she been in that game, more than likely that minute or so where Steel Canyon took over the match might not have occurred. But all the Foothillers are here today. A far cry from last season. They were not healthy and still made it to the semifinal and took it into PKs. Had some opportunities in that match. And so did Rancho Bernardo. Went into golden goal situation. Linesman called the player for the Foothillers offsides. Most people felt that was onside, and the game should have been over. Foothillers trying to get another strike. Mia Foster now. Lopez onto it and turns and takes the left-footed shot. Another shot. But that was last year, a whole different scenario. This is 2018-2019 season. Lots of things happen from year to year. Players play development academy. Players go to different schools, change schools. And obviously players move on to their after high school years. Another shot for the Foothillers, and quickly they've got 5 already. That was the first one on target. Starting off this second half the way they started off the game, putting a lot of pressure in the defensive half of S.D.Academy. On this very chilly night out here in El Cajon, bordering La Mesa down the street, right above the 8 freeway, if you've ever been to San Diego, as you go into El Cajon. Ball out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. Lots of games going on tonight. That's why this game was not live streamed. Early ball and onside, and then called offsides. For a moment there, it looked like Farmarzi had a great opportunity. A late offsides call. First one in the second half. First free kick, the second half for the Foothillers. Victoria Ford drives it, looking for Lopez, didn't get it. However, it goes deeper in the back for S.D.Academy, out of play, and they'll have a chance to throw it in out of their deep back. It's always dangerous, and they give it away now. Carly Kennedy tried to go to her right and got it taken away. Towards the central now. Driving it back there was Hall, as they want to get their shape together and go upfield on a counter, but they've gotten it taken away. And now here's Giavingo now. Got it taken away. And Hall set off to her right. And Smingy, and they were offsides. So the second offsides now for S.D.Academy here in the second half. It's a 6th free kick for the Foothillers. Enjoying the 1-0 lead at home in his quarterfinal match. Giavingo not able to handle that one in the central. And it's going to be a free kick for S.D.Academy. The third free kick. First one in the second half. S.D.Guido. Kira Smingy winning the soccer ball, sending it on a good ball for Sarah Lopez, who continues to hustle. Cuts it into the central, but nobody was running down the central. Sarah Lopez was looking for a teammate that time. Earlier in the season, might have just decided to turn and take it on the keeper. But learning her teammates, thought that time they were making a run, but it did not happen. And the collision, and it's a tough one. On this cold night, it does not feel good at all. Getting up slowly, Allie Jolson and Carly Kennedy. Going to stay in the match. That's why they have the pads around their shin area, but sometimes collision just a little bit deeper than that. stings a little bit too much at first. But here now is S.D.Academy putting pressure down. A service, and they just could not connect that time. Coming from the right flank. And it'll be a throw in for the Foothillers. Smingy now. Puts it in some space, but gives it away. And now it's going to be a throw in now for S.D.Academy. In the central. Alexa Gonzalez leaves it over to Giabingo now. Jennifer looking for Lopez. Able to get it and then give it over to Smingy now. Kira Smingy with speed. Kira Smingy now in the area now. Can pass it. Smingy, and it is going to be a goal kick. Smingy wanted it off of the defender in the space, but not able to get that to happen. The nice little run by Kira. She'll do that from time to time, and as a opponent, you have to be aware of that. When is she going to take off? You've got enough speed to create problems on your defense. Got a niece that'll do the same thing from time to time. Didn't play for Thousand Oaks this year. Plays the A1 Academy. Into the central. And Victoria Ford, who has some athleticism to her, jumps up and intercepts it. And it is out of play. Throw in now. S.D.Academy. 50-50 ball over to Lopez, or rather Foster, and then it's taken away. Nice controlling the soccer ball, Julia Lucero. You get to see her on this side. That's Lucero now, still on the soccer ball. Lucero says, I'm going to continue upfield now. And this is the type of thing when you learn how the other team plays. Lucero is on it now. Into the central. Finds her teammate Myers now. Stops. Myers still on the soccer ball. Back up to the central. That's Lauren Hall. And Hall goes down, and it'll be a free kick. For S.D.Academy, they'll get their second one of the second half. Coming on 27.5 left to play in the match. S.D.Academy down by 1 goal. Still highly in this match. Trying to set up the wall. And a chip. Trying to get somebody to get to the soccer ball. And that would have been Mia Myers. The freshman not able to do so that time. So it'll be a goal kick. Nevertheless, the first shot of the second half for S.D.Academy. In his quarterfinal CIF San Diego section match. Girls Varsity Soccer 2018-2019 season. Angarola forward. Nobody up front. Just wants to have Sarah Lopez try and see if she can intercept. Did that brilliantly in a match against Santana. Down the left flank, Foster, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Foothillers. Or is it a free kick? It just turns out to be a throw-in. Foster not getting the call. In the central. Myers getting something started. Amy Cervantes in the central. Goes off of Gonzalez. Angarola tracks back. Here comes S.D.Academy now. And Smingy comes over from her central defender spot. Wins the soccer ball, and it is going to be a throw-in now for S.D.Academy. Coming on 25.5 left to play in the match. Here in the grounds of Grossmont High School in El Cajon. In their 18, and they watch it go out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. Substitutions are going to occur now for the Foothillers. As coming into the match, number 16, Bree Cooney for the second time, and then Monserrat Herrera is going to come in for Angarola, the senior. Maddie Mayo went off of Lauren Hall. Lexa Gonzalez tracks it back. And then Bree Cooney not able to keep it in. Allie Jolson throws it in. San Diego Academy. Herrera gets it over to Foster. Herrera, who played for JV last season, has been on the varsity this season. Montserrat is only a sophomore. Bree Cooney, only a freshman, will throw it in and didn't get a good throw on it. So it's a giveaway, and out of their own defensive half. It'll be a throw-in now for San Diego Academy. But first, coming out of the match is Gabriella Farmarzi, the freshman. Lucero now, undoubtedly one of their best players. That ball goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in now. On the near side, San Diego Academy. Herrera wins it in some space. Smingy, but she gives it away to Lucero. Julia now makes a nice move. Julia showing her ball skills now. Sends it back to her teammate. On that right defender spot, and then intercepted up forward. Into space in the center of the field. That's Emma Worthington now on an early ball, but there are going to be offsides as Maddie Mayo would get back there on Myers. That is the third offsides here in the second half. Third in the entire match now for San Diego Academy. Seventh free kick for the Foothillers. Mia Foster now sends the ball down the left flank. Jolson sends that ball out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Foothillers right outside the area, the 18-yard box. Let's see what they do with their offensive attack. Lopez makes a beautiful first move. Sends the ball in the central and never got to Herrera. Victoria Ford intercepts it. Puts it in some space. Foster tries to get to it. Lucero gets to it first. Gets a return pass. Lucero sends an early ball now. It gets just by Smingy and out of play. So a good buildup of the field for San Diego Academy. Not able to get anybody in the central to control it. Coming on 21 minutes left to play in the match. This quarterfinal match of the CIF playoffs. Division 2, Mia Foster. Carly Kennedy now. Herrera could not link up. Just a little bit in front of Herrera. So the visitors, San Diego Academy now, will throw it in out of their own defensive third. Worthington. Cervantes. Kennedy. Foster, this is danger now in the central. Has to backtrack as she couldn't get a good handle on it. But intercepts it now. Intercepts it again. And intercepts it one more time. And nearly puts it into the back of the net. That would have been incredible if Mia Foster would have put it into the back of the net. You might see him intercepted one time with her body. 2 times is even more, and then it is the 3rd time, and if you put it in the back of the net, that's a big-time play. And when I mean big-time, you're not going to hardly ever see that. Doesn't matter what level of soccer it is. It just shows you the kind of player Mia Foster is. Bree Cooney now. Here's the freshman. Hustling. Back to Cooney. Takes a shot and off the side of frame. So Cooney gets her first shot of the match. That is the 6th shot in this second half. Total of 16 in the match. Now Jennifer Giovingo is coming back into the match, and she's going to come in for Alexa Gonzalez. Amy Cervantes is going to get a rest as Marissa Angarola, the senior, comes in. Part of that 3 senior contingent not wanting their season to end tonight. So far, with 18, coming close to 18 and a half left to play in the match, it will not, because they are leading 1-0. It's up to S.D.Academy to try to get an equalizer. On the road in this quarterfinal match. Haven't seen Taylor Aguilera, but she is warming up. Might be coming in. As head coach Fernando Ramos has said that his team is a healthy team tonight. Ball out of play, and the Foothillers will throw it in. Lopez going to gain some height. Don't know how much. Going to gain even more ability. Going to be more deadly to deal with moving forward. Only a freshman this year. Foster, good pass over to Angarola. Always being able to control the soccer ball well. Marissa, the senior. Heads it, but it goes the wrong direction. And here's Lucero on the intercept. Foster steals it. Went in front of Herrera. And now Herrera has it now in the area now. Didn't get a good shot on the soccer ball, or a good pass, I should say. And it is out of play. Fortunately for the Foothillers, they will be able to throw it in. But now the throw-in was not a good one, and it's going to be a goal kick. Bree Cooney intercepts it. Herrera now just sends the ball across the field, but too much for Carly Kennedy to run onto it. It went right behind Sarah Lopez. Had that ball not had as much velocity, maybe Lopez runs onto that one. Into the central. Foster tracks back to get it. After the knee pass, it was intercepted, but Smingy now knifing in and gets it over to Angarola now, and their pass just was intercepted into space. Not able to get it out to Herrera. Maddie Mayo will have to try and go upfield, but the ball was out of play. So it'll be a throw-in now for the Foothillers. Coming on 15 and a half left to play in the match. The quarterfinal one of the CIF in San Diego section, Division II. Mentioned in the first half, or at the beginning of the game, that Central is playing Patrick Henry tonight. Helix is playing Bonita Vista tonight. And Valhalla is playing Westview tonight. And 3 of those teams, the Foothillers, have beaten before. The other side of the bracket tonight is Bonita Vista against Helix. So if Helix wins tonight, then the Foothillers will meet again for the 4th time this season. Same sort of thing that happened last year when they played Granite Hills 4 times. If they play Bonita Vista, they're the team that the Foothillers played last season over at their place. And interesting match. Bonita Vista had chances in that match to win, did not. But that was last season. 2 different types of teams this year. Which would mean that Valhalla and Westview, Patrick Henry and Central are on the other lower side or the other side of the quarterfinal matches. Going to be a throw-in now by Sarah Lopez as she continued to hustle and created the scenario. So Bree Cooney's going to throw it in now for the Foothillers, enjoying the slim 1-0 lead. Strength of schedule has bode well this season for the Foothillers. Very strong strength of schedule. 11.6. Pretty strong. San Diego Academy, even though their strength of schedule is not close, they're going to try and see if they can come out with a victory on the road. And here's an intercept in the Central. Myers. And taken away by Giovingo now. An intercept. Giovingo intercepts it again. Down to Central. Loses her balance. Mia Foster wins it in the midfield. Always strong there. Gives it to Maddie Mayo running up from the back. Mayo slows it up. Mayo now loses the handle. Foster wins it. After the collision now. Foster still trying to get it. And so is Carly Kennedy. In the area now. Have to be careful there if you're San Diego Academy and they're able to drive it out of play. Coming on 11 and a half left to play in the match. Carly Kennedy. Maddie Mayo gets it over towards Angarola, but she could not control it. Herrera, back to Cooney, back to Herrera, and a collision. It goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the Foothillers. As Lucero, and she has to watch out there. Kind of lost her balance. Precipitation out there. Lexa Gonzalez will come back into the match. And now Jamie Gonello is going to come in for Montserrat Herrera. 2 seniors out there. Shot by Gonello and just missed it. That was a planned play and just missed on the shot. did the same sort of similar thing against Santana High School. Turned the match around. Missed a handball. Bricconi said it last year. Sometimes the refs will just let plays go on. Cardi Kennedy's wide open now. This is danger. Save on the play by Botelli. Good strong shot. Carly Kennedy not able to lift it into the air that time. Would have been more troublesome. She was wide open. Angarola from distance, and just turns out to be a shot. Inside 10 minutes left to play in the match. This quarterfinal match, Division II. On the move, near side. That is Glazer, and it is going to be a corner kick. Lexa Gonzalez getting back, not allow Glazer to turn on the play. San Diego Academy with a set piece, their first one. Take that back. This is their third one in the second half. Their first corner kick of the second half. Fourth of the game. Coming on 8.5 left to play. In the sudden death. Quarterfinal match. Good bending ball over the top of frame. They got a shot on it. Just couldn't bring it down. For their second shot of the second half, the sixth of the match. Still down 1-0 is San Diego Academy. On this cold night out here in El Cajon. Carly Kennedy with space and gives it away to Lucero. Julia Lucero now. Has good technical skills. Turns around. Foster still is on the soccer ball. Lucero now and 50-50 ball. And the center ref says play on. And Lucero is on her back right now. And her coach is going to have to come take a look at her. Thought it might be a call that time, but no call. Sam Farmarzi comes out, takes a look at her. One nil, you scored. And a good match. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. As the assistant coach takes a look at one of his star players. Marissa Angarola getting some instructions by head coach Fernando Ramos in the orange hair tonight because he lost a bet, but his team won the league. That's why he's had to dye it. Undoubtedly, extra time will be added onto this match, showing 6 minutes now left to go in the match. Gabriela Faramarzi comes into the match, the freshman. Do not know where she got hurt at. Now head coach Fernando Ramos going to come out and try to assist. Coaching staff has provided ice before for players of the other teams. Senior-laden team, S.D.Academy. Tess Gardner, Monica Wong, Lexus Price, Emma Worthington, Julia Lucero. She's trying to get up right now, regain herself here. Lena Hoover, Malia Fonramarzi, and Shayna Glazer, along with Michaela Hueques. And getting on her feet now, Lucero. Gets a round of applause from both the Grossmont fans and parents on the other side, the home fans for S.D.Academy. Hopefully she will get an opportunity to come back into the match, but if not, hopefully it's not a long lingering injury. So a good 4 or 5 minutes is going to be added on. Ball's driven all the way back to the keeper, Simone Botelli. In a 1-0 affair. Carly Kennedy, Maddie Mayo, taken away by Hall. Down the right flank, Victoria Ford, and it goes out of play. Victoria Ford throws it in. Down the left flank, Hall, the header, intercepted. Hall again. S.D.Academy trying to secure it, but they can't. And now they find Sarah Lopez streaking to try to get to the soccer ball, could not, as they send it out of play. Substitution is going to occur as Jennifer Giabingo is going to come back into the match. Jamie Ganello got a few minutes in there and is coming out. Don't want to take a chance. You may need her as a backup keeper. And the ball is out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. You watch our videos last year. You remember last year's team. If you're new watching GK Sports videos for Grossmont and the Grossmont Hills League, Jamie Ganello was the playoff keeper for the Foothillers last season as Ashlyn Dean was not available. In the Granite Hills game, she did get a chance to get out there a little bit, but still was not fit enough to play keeper. But Jamie Ganello in the semifinal had to play keeper. And played well. Just could not get the corner kicks, the penalty kicks, to win the match. Mia Foster runs onto it, chips it forward now, and Carly Kennedy won't be able to run it down. In the central, Qtr-Finals and then Victoria Ford sends it to the attacking third. Angarola. Too much on it for Sarah Lopez. Out of play. Foothillers enjoying the 1-0 lead in his quarterfinal Division II match. Trying to ride it in for a victory. A goal kick. S.D.Academy going to start pressuring and pressing because urgency will seriously kick in. Foothillers content for the ball to go out of play. Content to win a 1-0 match. Up forward. Sarah Lopez. Kennedy now trying to get to it. Having a hard time. And it was taken away from her. Upfield. Qtr-Finals, beautiful decision that time. And has the soccer ball now. Coming up from the back. Some good instincts as a central defender. Knows when to come up and get into the attack. Knows when to play defense. Don't want to commit herself too often to where some of the same kind of things that Amber Huff did last season. The all CIF player and now played a whole season for the college team. Cal State Irvine. Cal State University at Irvine. Lopez. And that one is going to be a corner kick as it goes off the defender on that play. Beautiful play by Sarah Lopez. Again, for the second time, driving that ball hard into the central. And this time, had a teammate there. Just couldn't put it in the back of the net. Trying to get up was Victoria Ford. Did that in the quarterfinal match last season. Not able to do so this time. As I mentioned earlier in the video. Don't know exactly how much time is left. Center ref has that time. Remember, Lucero was injured. Victoria Ford drives it upfield. Lexa Gonzalez. Mia Foster drives it hard, but it's intercepted, but it goes right over to Carly Kennedy. Kennedy looking for Lopez as the ball checks up, and Lopez is able to run onto it. Lopez makes a good first move, tries to make the second one, and does, and then has it now, takes a shot, and it's knocked away, or was it not knocked away? It's not knocked away. In other words, the keeper didn't touch it, otherwise it would have been a corner kick. Instead, it's a goal kick. And they get that ball quickly into play. They need it. S.D.Academy, Foothillers will be happy to send it out of play as much as they want to. Qtr-Finals, the knee hits it into the central. Giovingo stabs at it, and it goes upfield, but Foster secures it. Gonzalez over to Maddie Mayo now. Maddie Mayo on the run now. Got the speed into the 18. It goes over to Kennedy. Can she secure it? She does. Carly Kennedy pursues it again. She's ran off the soccer ball. Upfield, it is out of play. But if you're S.D.Academy, you need that ball in play on the pitch. As the clock is not your friend right now. Tick, 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 tick. Victoria Ford will throw it in. her teammates leading 1-0. Smingy and into the central. That was Giovinco, rather. And down to the central, and making the save is Botelli. But that's the end of the match as the Grossmont Foothillers are able to win the CIF quarterfinal match against S.D.Academy in a spirited match. Foothillers having all their players healthy, and it definitely worked out for them tonight. So the Foothillers, the number 1 seed in Division II, dropped down because of their record to Division II from Division I, will, in a semifinal match, undoubtedly get a home match, and that will be next Wednesday, right here, more than likely, against either Bonita Vista or Helix, a team whom gave them a little bit of a scare, kind of, sort of, in the last match at Helix High School, as they brought 3 players up, or actually 2 players up, and one was a player that they had in the very beginning of the season and got injured, and they were able to bring her back in. Or she got healthy, got fit, and was able to play. So we'll see what happens. Bonita Vista has been very strong, so just take a look at Max Preps. Either way, there will be a game next Wednesday for the Grossmont Foothillers. Here's the stats on the game. S.D.Academy had a total of 6 shots. Only 2 in the second half, 4 in the first. 3 shots on target. None in the second half, so 3 total. Total of 4 free kicks in the match. They had 4 corner kicks. 3 fouls. There were 3 offsides. And the 2 different keepers, the one in the first half had a total of 5, and that was Kyle Alvarez, and Simone Botelli had a total of 4, and all total 9 saves. For the Foothillers, they had a total of 22 shots. 12 of those shots were on target. 7 free kicks. 2 corner kicks. No fouls. 1 offsides. And a total of 3 saves for Ashlyn Dean. So that's going to do it from Jack Mashin Stadium on a campus of Grossmont High School on a cold night. They talk about the potentiality of rain next week. Check with us if there will be a live stream. Hopefully there will be, and it will be in the semifinal of Division II of the CIF San Diego section. So long for Rebecca Warden. I'm Greg K. Porter. Take care and look to see you next week. Bye now. But straight up the central, and now they got a player that's free. Is she onside? She is. The shot. Dean makes a save. after the throw-in. Mia Foster now in space, takes a blast and just can't get it to bend that time. And obviously players move on to their after high school years. Bree Cooney now. Here's the freshman. Hustling, back to Cooney, takes a shot and off the side of frame. Two seniors out there. Shot by Godello and just missed it. That was a planned play and just missed on the shot. Last year, sometimes the refs will just let plays go on. Cardi Kennedy's wide open now. This is danger. Save on a play by Botelli. Julia Lucero now. Has good technical skills. Turns around. Foster still is on the soccer ball. Lucero now and 50-50 ball. And the center ref says play on. And getting on her feet now. Lucero. Gets a round of applause from both the Grossmont fans and parents on the other side. Makes a good first move, tries to make the second one and does, and then has it now, takes a shot, and it's knocked away, or was it not knocked away? It's not knocked away. In other words, the keeper didn't touch it, otherwise it would have been a corner kick. Instead, it's a goal kick. Cold night. They talk about the potentiality of rain next week. Check with us if there will be a live stream. Hopefully there will be. And it will be in the semifinal of Division II of the CIF San Diego section. So long for Rebecca Warden. I'm Greg K. Porter. Take care and look to see you next week. Bye now.